Hey gang, time for another installment of Mailbag Monday. Took last week off unexpectedly, so I've got several questions to get to, so let's jump right into it. Tom wants to know what is my favorite fair food, and the DuQuoin State Fair here in Southern Illinois kicks off later this week actually, and I am planning to go up to catch some USA Championship Wrestling. It is coming up next Wednesday, and I hope to pick up a funnel cake while I'm there. I love funnel cakes, that's my favorite. A close second would be deep fried Twinkies, but Operation Find My Abs is rebooting, restarting, so I don't know that I'll be enjoying too much of the fair food there. But, you know, in moderation, those kinds of things aren't necessarily a bad thing. Aaron wants to know what I think about back to school time for the kids. Is it a good thing, a bad thing? You know, it's kind of bittersweet. You know, my kids are growing up. I've got a high schooler, an 8th grader, and a 3rd grader. This is my daughter's last year of elementary school, so I'm a little bittersweet about that. But I'm happy to be back on a schedule. The school year is a very busy time of year, but I get a couple of hours in the afternoon when I get home from work to kind of unwind before I have to go and pick them up from school and start taking them around to their activities. So it's good and bad. I enjoy spending time with my kids. I also enjoy that little break I get in the afternoons before we kind of go balls to the wall on afternoon activities. Ken wants to know a question about wrestling, and he says, besides the yes and what chants that we have heard with Daniel Bryan and Stone Cold Steve Austin, have there been any other wrestling-related chants? And he's not talking about catchphrases or slogans like DX did the whole suck it thing. And I get what he's saying. As far as chants go, one fan, Jason, pointed out that Al Snow had the head chant when he was wrestling back in the Attitude Era of WWE. The only other one I could really think of that came to mind, and I'm sure others will think of things and post them here, would be Goldberg back in the WCW days when they would do the Goldberg chant as he was coming out from the locker room, and they did all the pageantry and fanfare with that. So those were the only two that came to mind, Ken, and hopefully if other fans are watching this, they'll weigh in on this as well. Heath Hatton wants to know, Star Wars or Harry Potter? Good question, very good question. I've read all the Harry Potter books. I've seen all the Harry Potter movies. I loved the Harry Potter franchise. I loved the way J.K. Rowling put that story together. That being said, I also, as a kid, the nostalgia factor of Star Wars, you know, back when I was younger, it was Star Wars, New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Loved those movies, had the lunch boxes, the action figures, the whole 9 yards. And I've only seen one of the the ones that came out in the late 90s and early 2000s. So I'm going to go with Harry Potter, but with the original 3 Star Wars movies, I mean, it's too close to call, honestly, at the end of the day. And I am looking forward to Star Wars 7, and I hope between now and December 2015 to get caught up on the first 3 and watch all 6 of them before those movies are released. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and add your questions in the comment section. Thanks for watching.